one food that really stands out is something called latkes, potato latkes. What it is, it's very simple. It's you take a potato and you grate it, and you grate an onion with it. Then you add eggs, flour, and salt and pepper. Excuse me. And you let that mixture stand, and then you fry it in hot oil, and it makes little potato dumplings. Think of it kind of like a little hash brown. And I think the reason that got started, I don't know the full history of it, but remember that Hanukkah's the celebration of the menorah that burned on a little bit of oil for 8 days. And the oil plays into the whole theme of the food because the latkes are fried in oil. So the potato latke is really the Hanukkah food. Latkes are, after they're fried, they're generally served with sour cream or applesauce as a topping. Now, when you go to a Hanukkah meal, or if you have Hanukkah dinner, you know, Jewish people are very fond of their chicken, whether it's roasted, their chicken noodle soup with matzo balls, and when it comes to beef, they love beef brisket. So those kind of foods you'll find at a typical Hanukkah dinner. Well, you know, I love a good brisket when it's cooked right. is just delicious. You know, we Americans do it, and you know, in Texas they smoke it for 15 hours, and a good brisket is just something to behold. I also love the potato latkes because there's no real recipe for them. There's no true recipe because you know, we just don't know who invented them. So everyone tries their own whack at them, and to get them just right, you know, potatoes can be tricky. You get them nice and crispy and still moist, and have that right amount of, just the right texture, and have the right amount of onions, and to get them to hold together is a nifty trick. Years ago, I was asked to do for television to cook latkes, and then to come up with my own special version. And I did the traditional latkes, and then I also did a sweet potato and curry latke. Now, sweet potatoes they're potatoes, but they're different in that they're not nearly as starchy. So it was a little tough to work with them as compared to regular potato latke. But they turned out pretty well. I was happy with them.
Happy Hanukkah to you and yours.